Hi, I'm Emily Burmis, and this is 120 Seconds to Better Leadership. So I'm doing a podcast in about 10 minutes, and the topic is how to give bad news to employees. I'm not sure what they're going to ask me, but I'm looking forward to it. I actually really like that topic. So here's a sneak peek of what I hope comes across in that interview. When people avoid giving other people bad news or critical feedback, it's usually because they don't like the way that it feels. Here's the clue though, none of us like how it feels. I don't know anybody that really enjoys sitting people down and giving them bad news. So if you're avoiding those conversations because you don't like how it feels, you need to stop thinking about how you feel and start thinking about the fact that people need that information. So they can't make good choices for their careers or their lives if they're half in the dark. And often people that are half in the dark kind of know they're half in the dark, and it makes them a little bit crazy. It's a really unsettling feeling to know that there's information that you don't have that you need and no one's giving it to you. It's kind of a crazy making experience. So people do much better if you just, at the appropriate time, as soon as you can, give people the bad news, the critical feedback. Look, you didn't get the promotion, we're doing some downsizing, you may be impacted. Like, they need this information to make good choices. So better be uncomfortable for a half an hour conversation than to keep that person uncomfortable for weeks or months at a time when they don't have access to the truth. The other thing I want people to think about is that we have to really give this bad news or this critical feedback in a very direct way. So often, in an attempt to make ourselves feel better about the conversation, we water it down, we sugarcoat it, we try and make it as gentle as possible so that we feel better. But when we do that too much, I'm all for empathy and compassion for sure, but when we water down the message too much, sometimes the truth and the reality gets lost in that, and that just creates further confusion for the other person. So as soon as appropriate and possible, give people the bad news. Do it as directly and candidly as you can, with an ounce of compassion, and hopefully those conversations will go well, and hopefully you'll get more comfortable with them too.